There's a lot going on here, and I'm going to explain what's going on here. We are using a new built-in we have not seen before called exec. Exec can do a lot of things, okay? Exec can execute commands and make your shell become that command, but it also has this alternative syntax to open file descriptors. So I can do something like, hey, open file descriptor 3 for writing, and I want it to be dev null. So that way when I write to file descriptor 3, like echo hello, and write it into file descriptor 3, it goes directly to dev null. You can do that with exec. Now, instead of hard coding 3, we can use this syntax to store the file descriptor number in FD. We say, hey, open this, give me whatever file descriptor number you want, and I want to open this file for reading and writing. That's what the less than and the greater than's for, and the file we're opening is pipe, the FIFO that we created above. So now, we go down here, let's ignore the function for now. We fork off a client foo, we fork off a client bar, we fork off a client baz. Very similar to what we did before. And then if we look up here in this function, the client is exactly the same. We take the name as the argument, we go into an infinite while loop, and we sleep for 3 seconds, and then we just write into that pipe. Now down here, here's the key. Remember that forever read where we wrap the whole thing in a while true? We don't need that down here because we're not putting the file name here. We're not doing this. We're actually telling read to read in from a file descriptor. Read takes an argument -u, which is a number of a file descriptor to read from. So we're not telling it, we're telling it, hey, you're not reading from standard input, you're not reading from a file, you're reading from this already open file descriptor. So it'll happily do this. This is all of the stuff we were doing in that last example, all in one script. So this script is basically talking to itself. It's forked off 3 children that are running in the background, and they're talking to that pipe, and as that data becomes available, it's there. So that pipe still exists in the file system, but it's open. It's an open file that exists in that program until I kill it with Control Z. And that's all there is to it. And then when you're done, you can clean up, you can just remove that pipe, and you're good to go. It's just a file that lives on your file system.